All right, so Anthony Joshua promotional programming on ESPN gets canceled last minute, and I'm not sure why this is a news headline, but hey, you see King Fight News, and we got more on this. Hey yo, back at it, E King Fight News, man. Now, normally you don't hear stuff like this, promotional interviews, first take appearances being canceled at the last minute. But this is what Boxing Scene is reporting. So let's take a closer look, man. E King Fight News. Y'all know what it is. Hey, yo. Y'all know what it is, man. So Anthony Joshua and Jerome Miller, both of them were set for loads of ESPN interviews and, first take. Oh, you get to be on Stephen A. Smith radio show. All this good stuff to boost up AJ's profile, who's fighting on DAZN. Let's see what's going on here. ESPN scrapped Joshua Miller appearances at the 11th hour. Let's see what happened. Citing the distance between Thursday and the Joshua Miller heavyweight title fight, June 1st, ESPN waited until a little late Wednesday night to abruptly cancel numerous long-scheduled Thursday appearances for England's Joshua and Brooklyn Miller on various ESPN shows. ESPN producers had arranged for Joshua and Miller to appear during a 3-hour span on Thursday on SportsCenter First Take, and this other show, Jalen and Jacoby. I don't watch everything on ESPN. I barely watch enough ESPN as it is, but you know what? I just find this so strange that all of a sudden we get this headline. Now, why would Boxing Scene report on what ESPN is doing on the back of their media ties? Why would they do that? Could they have gotten a scoop from a certain source that may have been pissed off about the situation? Because you know how Eddie Hearn likes to do, right? You know what he likes to do. Instead of trying to play that game and get back at ESPN, no, they're gonna put that business out there. They're gonna make sure the media knows about this. Oh, they're trying to suppress Anthony Joshua. And I'm not, I can be that guy pointing the finger, but you know what? What's black is black and what's white is white, man. And this is plain as day. This ain't no coincidence that all of a sudden this shit's on Boxing Scene because some interviews got canceled. Like, this is the most ridiculous, funny style headline I've seen in quite some time. And it just happens to be about Anthony Joshua interviews getting canceled and shit. Like, what? When the fuck was this news? When the fuck is an Anthony Joshua interview being canceled on ESPN News? But let's dig deeper and let's really figure out what's going on here. So apparently, some media members or some higher ups at DAZN revealed this information to Boxing Scene. And let's see what they had to say. We were informed Wednesday evening that AJ's 3-hour schedule at ESPN on Thursday morning had been canceled. Chris Legentil, DAZN's Vice President of Communications and Public PR. So DAZN's PR guy. With so many big boxing fans among ESPN broadcasters, we were really looking forward to those segments. Totally can bring the heavyweight champion back in their studios. John Skipper, who is the head of DAZN, executive chairman, also used to work for ESPN. I mean, okay, they're bringing this up for whatever reason. I mean, you can bring this up as much as you want, how this guy used to work for ESPN. But guess what? AJ, it's not his first time on First Take, yeah? He's been on ESPN First Take. He's been on a show with Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith, right? So it's not his first go around on ESPN. But regardless, the zone is considered competition for ESPN, Fox, Showtime, and 3 American networks, um, who are heavily involved in showing boxing. So what do I got to say about this? Could there be some type of, red flag here, an anti-promotion, or, basically, it's just like, would HBO promote a Showtime event on Jim Lampley's, there's a common sense element too, right? Why would ESPN, who is now a player in the heavyweight division, right? Before they didn't have any big heavyweights. So they wanted to adopt Joshua as because they're a nice little corporate guy to have an interview with. But now they have a Tyson Fury that they're backing. So all of a sudden, it's turned into their competition. This is war, right? All's fair. All's fair in love and war, man. All's fair. So I ain't gonna sit here act surprised. I ain't gonna sit here and say, oh, all media, ESPN media firing back, trying to blackball AJ. Like I don't really see it as that. It's just more common sense approach. What's really going on? ESPN is now in the mix. They've pretty much made the biggest headlines of the week so far. Big offer to Wilder. Will Wilder take the offer? It's unlikely. It's very unlikely. But you know what? He's gonna consider it. We all know he wants that Fury rematch. But at the same time, he said what he had to say. Deontay Wilder said, you know what? We cool over here, man. We chilling. That's what he said. He said, you know what? I can fight any of these PBC guys, man. Dominic Brazil's my mandatory. He can get the smoke. We got fights lined up already. That's what he said. So, we got to see how this all plays out. As we all know, AJ's got a big fight with Jarrell Miller. He's trying to keep his buzz going off of that first presser. And obviously, the more media for him, the better it is right now. It's not like he's deep into training camp. This fight's going down in June. We're towards the end of February. They're still trying to build promotion for the fight. They're gonna have the UK cell. They're gonna have their own little London presser, and we're gonna see how that turns out for them. And hey, I hope you UK fans, if you're from the UK and you're gonna buy into this shit, and you're gonna end up, paying, basically, you're gonna end up paying, half your goddamn salary to head over to New York. Like, come on, guys. Catch the stream, man. Just hey, hit up E King Fight News. Pay. Stay up to date. I'm gonna drop a video. And I'm gonna show you how to watch it for free. How about that? If you don't know already, I'm gonna save you some money if you pay attention. But you know what? It is what it is, right? I might end up taking a free subscription on DAZN anyway. So y'all know what it is, man. Smash the like button. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You already know what it is, man. Anthony Joshua, you could say he got blacked out by ESPN. But, their excuse is, hey, you know what? We think it's a little too early. We don't want to promote this fight too early. Y'all know what it is, man. E-King Fight News. Hey, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you guys think about these Joshua appearances on ESPN being canceled? Y'all know what it is, man. E-King Fight News. Peace. Man, I'm feeling way better. And I've been sick all week, so y'all know what it is, man. Peace.